Hello guys, welcome back to my another After Effects tutorial. In this After Effects tutorial, we are going to create this. Here you can see, I have already imported 4 image files, for this slideshow tutorial. To create this slideshow, you can also use videos. To import the files, you need to right-click in Project Panel. Select Import, Files, or Ctrl+I to import. Now let's start creating our slideshow. Create a new composition. Name it as Slide 1. For this composition, I will set the time duration to 5 seconds. Remaining all will be the same. Here first we will add the image files to this composition. Pre-compose it. Here I will name it as Media 1. Add another image file. Pre-compose it. Here I will name it as Media 2. We will position Media 2 composition at 2 seconds. Now let's add our text. Here you can position your text wherever you want. Here I am using Montserrat font family. Font style to black. You can adjust the font size here. I will place my text here. Perfect. You can create duplicate of this text layer, and replace the text, or you can add another text. Let's add the third text. Here I will adjust the position of all the 3 text layers. Now select the text layers. Pre-compose them. Name it as Title 1. Place it below Media 2 composition. This text composition is for Media 1. Now let's create duplicate of this title composition. In Project Panel, select Title 1, press Ctrl+D to create duplicate. Now add this Title 2 composition to timeline. Place this composition at a distance of 2 seconds and 10 frames. Let's change the text. For text layer, you can change the paragraph alignment. Perfect. All layers are added. Now let's animate them one by one. We will start with Media Composition. Select Media 1 composition. Press P to bring up position. At 20 frames. Create keyframe for position. At start of the timeline. Change position value for y-axis as shown. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now at 2 seconds. Create keyframe for position. Now at 3 seconds. We need to adjust the position value for y-axis. First let's hide the text on Media 2 layer. Set the position value for y-axis to 0, as shown. Now select Created Keyframes. Change Keyframe Assistant to Easy Ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. You can see the preview. Now we will do the same with Media 2 composition. But before that, let's slightly adjust the scale value for Media 1. Press S to bring up scale. At start, create keyframe for scale. Change scale value to 110%. At end of the timeline, change scale value back to 100%. If you see the preview, you can see the scale out effect is added. Now let's animate the Media 2 composition. Press P to bring up position. At 20 frames, create keyframe for position. Now at start of Media 2, change position value for y-axis as shown. Here we are creating a slide up effect. Select created keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. Let's create scale keyframes. Press S to bring up scale. At end of the timeline, create keyframe for scale. At start for Media 2, change scale value to 110%. You can see the smooth slide and scale out effect is created. Here our media part is done. Now let's animate the title. Open Title 1 composition. For all this text layer, we need to create shape layer. Select the rectangle tool. Make sure fill option is set to solid color. In stroke is set to none. Now create shape layer hiding the text layer. Perfect. Place this shape layer above the text layer. For text, change track matte to alpha matte shape layer 1. We will do the same for above two text layers. Create shape. Position it above text layer. Change track matte to alpha matte shape layer 2. Create shape for third text layer. Change track matte to alpha matte shape layer 3. To animate text, in Effects and Preset, search for Transform. Add it to the shape layer. Add 1 second. Create keyframe for position. At start, change position value for x-axis as shown. You can see the preview. Our text is only visible in the created shape area. For text layer, press U to view created keyframes. At 2 seconds, create keyframe for position. At 3 seconds, change position value for x-axis as shown. You can see the preview. Select created keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. This creates a smooth slider effect for text. We need to do the same for remaining text layers. Simple way is to copy this transform effect. Make sure you are at start of the timeline, else the position of the keyframes will be changed. Now paste it. Do the same for third text layer. You can see the preview. If your text is still visible, then you need to adjust the position value for transform. Also adjust it for end keyframe. All text layers are revealing at the same time. Select shape layer and text layer. Slightly adjust the position on timeline. You can see the difference. In slide composition, we will place this text layer at distance of 5 frames. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now let's animate the second title composition. Just like title 1 composition, for these text layers, we need to create shape layer. And change track matte to alpha matte shape layers. Perfect. Now to animate them. Add transform to text layer. Add 1 second. Create keyframe for position. Now at start of the timeline, change position value as shown. Previously we have animated the text for left, and now we will do it for right. You can see the preview. At 2 seconds, create keyframe for position. At 3 seconds, change position value as shown. You can see the preview. Perfect. Select created keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. Perfect. Now let's copy this transform effect. Let's paste it on remaining text layers. You can see the preview. Now let's slightly adjust their position, place them at distance of 2 to 3 frames. Here you can see the preview. Our slide 1 is ready. Here if you want you can change the position of the title composition. Now let's see how to create multiple slides from this one slide we have created. In the project panel, select slide 1. Press Ctrl+D to create duplicate. Now open slide 2 composition. For slide 2, we need to change the media file composition. Select the media files. Drag and drop on this small composition icon. Make sure you have selected multiple compositions. Here I will change composition time duration to 5 seconds. Now hit OK. This will create separate compositions of our image files. Now we will replace Media 1 composition with Media 3. Press Alt key and drag Media 3 composition, place it over Media 1. This will replace Media 1 composition with Media 3. We will do the same for Media 2. Select Media 4, press Alt key and drag Media 4 composition, place it over Media 2. Perfect. You can see the media files are replaced, but the effects is same. This doesn't remove any effects added to the composition. It just changes the composition. But for Media 3 composition, here we will make few changes in the animation. You can remove these keyframes, and create new one, or you can just make changes to these keyframes. For the first keyframes, I will change the position value. First it was from up to down. Now it will be from down. You can see the preview. Here if you want you can keep the end keyframe as it is. Or you can make changes, it's your choice. Here I will change position value as shown. You can see the preview. Now for Media 4 composition. Press P to bring up position. Here we will make changes to first keyframe. You can see the preview. Perfect. Here you can see the gap between the composition. Here you can slightly adjust the position of composition. Perfect. Similarly, we will make changes with text compositions. But first we need to create duplicate of text composition. Select the Title 1 composition, press Ctrl+D to create duplicate. Open Title 3 composition. First let's replace the Title 1 composition with Title 3. Press Alt key and drag Title 3 composition, place it over Title 1. Perfect, now let's change the text. Here when you change the text, if your text is not completely visible, you need to make changes in scale of shape layer. Perfect. Similarly, we will do this for the remaining text layers. Let's arrange the text layer. To do that, you need to select the text layer and shape layer. Now adjust the position. Perfect. Now for text layer, we will make changes in position keyframe of transform. Here we will change the direction of the text reveal. Here it was left to right. Now it will be up down. Remove the start and end keyframe. Now at start. Change position value for y-axis as shown. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now do the same for end keyframe. You can see the preview. Here we will slightly make changes in the speed graph. You can see the preview. Now we will copy this transform effect. Make sure you are at start of the text layer. Now paste it. Press Ctrl+V to do it. This will replace the previous keyframes with the new one. We will do the same for third text layer. If your text layer is visible, then you need to adjust the start and end keyframe value. Perfect. you can see the preview. Now we will change the title to composition. Select Title 3 Composition, press Ctrl+T to create duplicate. Open Title 4 Composition. Let's change the text. Now let's align them. Perfect. Now let's change the animation style. Press U to view created keyframes. Here we will make changes to start and end keyframe. Here we will reveal text from up to down. Also, make change to end keyframe. Perfect. Now we will copy this transform effect. Now paste it over to the text layers. You can see the preview. Now let's replace the Title 2 composition in Slide 2. Select Title 4 Composition, press Alt key and drag Title 4 Composition, place it over Title 2. Perfect. You can see the preview. Similarly, you can create multiple titles for your slideshow. Here you can adjust the position of your titles. Now let's see how to bring them together in single composition. Create a new composition, name it as Slideshow. For this composition, I will set the time duration to 9 seconds. Now add Slide 1 and Slide 2 compositions to the timeline. For Slide 2, position it at 4 seconds. Both the compositions are transparent, so you can see this effect. Now let's see the preview. Similarly, you can create multiple slides compositions and create your slideshow. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, then make sure to like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.